investigative, in-depth. This is WBRZ News 2 at 10.
Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Gray Barr. First at 10, a Denham Springs arrest is raising questions tonight after a Facebook video shows a Livingston Parish deputy using a K-9 on a man already on the ground. News 2's Jordan Ponzio is following this story and has the details.
The dog is almost worse than a bullet.
Video obtained by WBRZ shows 31-year-old Carlos Hernandez being arrested by a Livingston Parish Sheriff's deputy while the K-9 bit his arm. The 2-minute video shows Hernandez pinned to the ground as the dog latches on. It wasn't until 3 other deputies arrived that the dog was called off.
The dog can be used to chase down and detain someone, but at some point in time, too much force is called excessive force.
NAACP President Michael McClanahan says the incident raises questions about why the K-9 was left on Hernandez for so long.
I don't know how the dog was called upon him, but when we see him, he's laying on the ground. He's no longer a threat. He's no longer fighting. He's no longer resisting. But at that point in time, the officer should say, well, maybe the officer need to be retrained. We don't need to retrain the dog, retrain the officer.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office says deputies encountered Hernandez in the parking lot of Locals Bar in Denham Springs. They say he appeared intoxicated. Sheriff Jason Ard says Hernandez ran when deputies approached him, then became physical, injuring a deputy. That's when a K-9 was deployed. Bystanders in the video say Hernandez didn't speak much English, which McClanahan says may have contributed to the incident.
Police officers in another case said pain is part of compliance. I'm going to beat you into compliance. Clearly, you used excessive force because the guy could not understand what you were saying.
Later, another deputy arrives, yelling at Hernandez to put his hands behind his back and striking him in the face.
It leads me to believe that they were trying to dismain, leave this person disabled for life.
Sheriff Ard said in a statement Sunday, "We are reviewing our deputies' actions and those of our K-9 that night to assure we are providing the service I demand and you deserve."
Louisiana Attorney General needs to send a message to these rogue law enforcement officers. If you do this kind of stuff to hardworking citizens, you should get it. You should go to jail.
Jordan Ponzio, WBRZ News 2.
Hernandez was booked on several charges, including resisting an officer with force or violence and disturbing the peace by public intoxication.